Think like a champion and perform like a champion because you deserve it.
Here we are at Summit High School. We are ready to go for our first regional, sort of. We are as ready as we're going to be. I think everyone's a little nervous, but mostly excited. And I mean, we're here. We're ready to get out there and show everybody what we could do.
Well, right now everything is kind of like surreal. Like I don't know what to expect. My flyer unfortunately got injured, so she won't be competing with me for this regional. But I know for the next ones she'll be fine, and like she'll be able to work on what we've been working on for the whole year. I do feel a lot of pressure just because it is my first regional as a captain, and I feel like you have a lot of not necessarily like power over these kids, but I feel like they look up to you and they expect you to be calm and collected when you're also competing with them. So you feel a lot of excitement, but you're also nervous.
I'm really nervous right now, and so many things are going through my head. Like, what if I don't hit a stunt and I fall, or I don't remember my counts? But like also I'm also thinking like, what if everything hits, we hit a perfect routine? Like it's just like you never really know what's going on, and I'm like so nervous, and I just like I see Talkwits and they're good, but like I can't really worry about them. I gotta worry about myself. So I'm just like really hoping that I'll just take
welcome to the floor, A.B. Miller.
I just forget about everything, and it's just like I worked so hard for this. I'm gonna just have fun, and like this is what I love to do. I'm just like pouring out my heart on this mat, and like I'm gonna leave everything here. And like once we're finished, like obviously not everything. Hey, I fell off of my group stunt, but it's okay because I got back up, and this is like my first year cheering, and there's many more to come.
Hey, so our varsity just got done performing. I think they did as good of a job as they could. We are down one flyer right now. One of our girls is out with a pretty badly sprained ankle. But I think the team did a really good job to make up for that. And today we earned second place. I'm really proud of them. We earned our bid to nationals, and I think this is just gonna fuel us to work even harder to go after that #1 spot. We'll see how it goes at the next one. Okay guys, here we are. It's Friday, March 18th. It's the day we have all been waiting for pretty much all season long. We are off to a bit of a rocky start this morning with some of our team members, but that's okay. We are getting ready, getting on that bus. We're gonna take it over to Anaheim, California. Hopefully have a good practice day, some team bonding tonight, and then we compete tomorrow with the big competition. So wish us luck.
We're on our way to our first practice. National champions. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, yes, they're okay.
nobody else, none of those 11 teams don't matter. It's what you put on that mat today that counts. If you want it, you're going to fight for it. And today, I'm asking you to go out, think like a champion, and perform like a champion. Because you deserve it. And you have the ability. Stop doing the mental game. You guys are knocking yourselves out of this before you've even gotten there. Okay? This needs to stop. The only thing you need to think about is your 2.5 minutes. I want to wish you all the luck, and I want you to have a safe routine, but I want you guys to go out there and believe in yourselves. And that's what I saw yesterday. So good luck. That's all I have to say. You guys can do this.
Okay, so the team just performed. It is so hard to explain to somebody how it feels after that 2.5 minutes is over. It's like you want to cry because you're happy and sad all at the same time. Cheerleading is such a weird experience because you work so hard and literally in just a matter of minutes it's kind of all over and it's in the hands of 8 or 9 judges sitting on a panel, and they don't know what you've done to get ready for that moment, and they don't know how hard it's been and the trials and the struggles that your kids are going through every day, and you can just hope and pray that what you did was enough to get you to the next round. I'm really, really proud of our kids. It wasn't the performance I think that they wanted. I think the stunts that didn't hit were definitely a bit of a surprise, but you can't really predict what's going to happen. You can just prepare as best as you can and give it your best. I wouldn't change a thing about the team or the effort that they put into this. So the waiting begins. We'll see.
Finalist number 4, AB.
It's pretty early in the morning. We were up at 6 getting ready, having our practices. Today's warm-up was not quite as good. It wasn't quite what we expected. Everybody's sore, everybody's tired. Tension's a little bit high on the team because we know what we're up against today, and you can definitely hear some attitudes in the voices of the kids. That's to be expected. But we are going to push through. We set a goal for ourselves, and we're going to go and give it our best today because this is what we've worked so hard for. So again, crossing our fingers, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so we're about to take the floor right now. The kids are backstage. I am getting ready to play their music and watch them perform. At this point, it's completely out of my hands. I feel like everything today happened kind of in a blur. It happened really fast. I hope the kids feel a little bit more prepared than I do right now, but I don't know. It's in God's hands now, and the kids will do with it whatever they can.
Please welcome the girls from AB.
Okay, so it wasn't quite what we expected, but again, I don't think there was any fault or any fingers pointed, with blame. I think that everybody out there did exactly the best that they could do. They gave it 110, and In a coach's eyes, that's really all you can ask for. I think nerves are, the biggest killer when it comes to performances like this. And we had a lot of nerves out there. We know exactly what we're fighting for, and we know who we're up against. And I mean, there are benefits to that, and there are also some really big downfalls to knowing exactly what you're up against. But like I told the kids, we're walking out of here with a trophy either way. There are a lot of teams who didn't even make it to nationals. There are a lot of teams who went home after only one day of competition. So they should be proud of themselves, and they should walk off that mat with their heads held high.